future millionaires, it's Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money, your favorite business coach. And in today's video, I want to break down for you all how you can start your own consulting or coaching business. Many of you have skills, expertise, knowledge, accomplishments, and even have achieved several transformations in your own life where you can package that up and turn it into a consulting or coaching business that other people need. So comment down below what you're most excited about. No, that's not what I want to say. Okay. Hey future millionaires, it's Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you all about how you can actually start your own coaching and consulting company. Many of you guys have skills, expertise, a lot of knowledge, and even some accomplishments in many areas. And so I want to show you all how you can package that up and turn that into a consulting or coaching service that other people will actually buy from you. So when you're thinking about starting your business, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go outside of what you know how to do and create the next rocket ship. You already have the skills and talents necessary to create a successful coaching and consulting business that, again, people will pay you for. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video, grab a notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
Hey y'all, welcome back into the video. So let's dive right into it. The first step to starting a consulting business or coaching business is to first identify what are you going to consult on? What are you going to help people do? And the way that you find this is by making a list of your own skills, your own talents, your own accomplishments, your own expertise. You know, you can really dive into this by asking yourself, what is something I get asked for all the time on advice? What is something that people always come to me and are like, can you help me with XYZ? Or what is something that I do regularly at my job that I'm really good at? This can be kind of a shortcut to discovering what it is that you are naturally gifted and talented in, because that will be the foundation of what your consulting business becomes. So one of the ways I really like to write that list is just to take a notebook like this and write down, okay, people always ask me for advice on blank, 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 right. What is something that I have achieved in my life? Write down some of your achievements. These can even be things like losing 10 pounds, saving $5,000 or $10,000, right? Don't overthink it. What are things that I'm good at? Doing hair. Maybe it's doing makeup. Maybe it's, rearing children. Maybe I've been really good at potty training my own kids. Like, you can really be thinking outside of the box here. Just get the list going. It's going to start fueling many different things for you to write. So after you have your list of, let's say, 10 or 20 different items, from there you want to narrow down to the top 3 or 4 that you can really see yourself being most passionate about, that really resonate with who you are, and that you can envision consistently wanting to educate someone on over a long period of time. Because again, we are not in this business just for the short term. You're not just developing a business just to do it for 6 months and then quit. We want to come up with something that you could really build a brand around, right? So now you've got this list. The next step is for you to start doing your market research. So this step is crucial because this is how you're going to validate your idea. You may decide that you want to start a consulting company on helping people to, let's say, get a raise at work. Maybe you have been really successful in your own job on getting promoted or being able to make more every single year. You might want to help other 9-to-5ers increase their income. Boom. So now you need to start doing market research. So the ways you're going to do this are through Facebook groups, through Instagram, through LinkedIn, through boards like Answer the Public or Quora. And the reason you're going to go here is you're going to start looking at what are some of the questions people are asking around this topic. What are the questions people are asking around making more money? What are the questions people are asking around getting a raise? What struggles or problems are they facing that I can help answer through this consulting or coaching business that I am going to create? And this is going to also help you validate how frequent some of these questions are being asked, as well as look at, are there any people currently answering this need in the marketplace? Now, you may find that there are content creators, there are videos, there are programs, there are books, but I don't want that to make you think that there's too much competition, because there's not. There may be already people serving this audience, but it doesn't mean there's not space for you, because you have a unique voice, you have a unique experience, you have a unique perspective, and you want to look at, okay, there's interest around this topic. Let me dive deeper into a particular niche or target audience, maybe millennials, maybe people who have been in the workforce for over 15 years and are starting to feel stagnant with how much they're making. That's how you begin to identify your particular target audience and segment and know who you're going to serve and whose problems you are going to solve. Now, I want to make sure you guys also use answerthepublic.com. Literally, as soon as you put in any topic, it aggregates all the questions people have asked about this topic, which is a great way for you to get clear on what people need and start getting prepared for the type of content you're going to create, which is going to attract these people to your business anyway. So connected to this is to start looking at, where is your target audience? So once you've done this market research, you're going to get a sense of the people's ages, how their questions around this particular topic vary based on their age, their experience. Are they parents? Are they not parents? Is this their first, second, or third job? And you'll also use Instagram for this. So Instagram is now SEO optimized, where you can search things like promotion and it will show you all of the content, all of the hashtags, all of the questions or comments that people have asked about this within the Instagram search channel. So this is another great way for you to get a sense of who is interested in this, what types of content are attracting them in, so you can begin to model your framework around the research that you're doing and around the results that you're finding, okay? So the next step from here is naturally to start creating content. The real key about starting and scaling a consulting or coaching business is to let people know that you have the answers. As a consultant or coach, people are going to be reaching out to you to help them get from point A to point B in whatever issue or situation they're having. But the only way they're going to know that you're able to do this for them is if you're creating the content, making sure that they know you have the answer, you have the solution. And I think this is the biggest part that keeps business owners from scaling, is you all get so concerned and afraid of what are people going to think about my content, rather than just putting the content out there and letting them decide for themselves. What is the worst that can happen? Absolutely nothing, okay? So create content around tips for getting promoted, before and after, mistakes you might be making at your job, etc., and etc., and etc. Resume tips, cover letter tips, etc. Negotiating practices, right? All of these are going to relate to that specific target audience that you've already curated, and before long, they'll be reaching out to you individually for help in their specific situation, and that's your first coaching and consulting client, just like that. So you've got to follow that process. Now, the final step that I have for you all is to form a business entity. So as a consultant, you're going to form a general LLC around consulting, which is going to give you the ability to service your market in that particular zone. Generally, consulting is one of the most open and again, general LLC. So it covers a range of expenses like website design, you know, any other type of charges you're going to have to make, travel, etc. and etc. So you definitely want to make sure that you are not bringing on clients without having an LLC. It's good to do all of these steps before forming the business entity so that you know exactly what lane you want to go into. But just like any other business, consulting and coaching also carries risk. You know, people are crazy. And so you want to make sure you protect your liability where nobody can say, well, this advice didn't work and it ended up leading me to like break my toe. Because people will try it, okay? They really will try it. So you want to make sure you've got your LLC for the liability aspect, but as well that now you are a fully formed business. You have a business bank account, you're building your business credit, all of which you're going to be able to use to scale later. So I want you guys to comment below, what other questions do you have around this? Because I am more than happy to create a part 2 video. I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys this intro piece so you can get this started and recognize, again, you already have some great skills, some great knowledge, and some great accomplishments that you can package up and turn into a consulting business that other people need. All right, so subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what follow-ups I should do on this, and of course I'll see you guys in the next video.